Hello everybody. Welcome back to tonight's stream. Earlier this morning we did a round trip flight from... Oh my goodness, that is a loud sound. This morning we did a round trip flight from Dusseldorf to Zurich and back. Tonight we're doing a one-way flight, Halifax to Toronto. Everything's loaded in the aircraft. We just have to get everything else set up, so we'll get our ground... we'll actually close up our doors. So everyone's aboard now. So we can close that. Close that. Close. Close and close. Door one left. Close, 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 close. And I'll close on the right. That's all good there. We'll go up top here and then we'll actually start our APU because we're going to want that to get started. There we go. Master switch on. So we can have that start. And then all our ground handling team can drive away. And we'll also get the... bridge to disappear. There we go. Through Sam's ground handling. And let's get on. Welcome to the stream, everybody. We're just getting ready to turn the APU on here and push back on out of Halifax here and make our way to Toronto. Got some other aircrafts right beside us here. But let's get ready to roll. So APU flap open. Okay, let's start the APU up. So then we can actually get everything else started up here. Let's see. Flight plan's looking okay. While we're starting up the APU, I'm going to go on our flight plan actually. And we're going to contact ground because we need to let them know that we are wanting to get out. And it's push back at discretion, so we can push back. We just have to call for taxi according to delivery. Thank you very much. Yes, it is beautiful scenery, Will. Welcome back to the stream. Payware Scenery, link in description if you want it for X-Plane 12. It is very nice scenery. When it rains, if you have RL, like real world weather on and it rains, it's very strange how the rain shows up. It shows up and like it puts like a layer of water just all over the runway and it just looks like you can't really see it that well. Let's get our... let's just keep getting the pushback ready. Doors are all closed and locked. Fuel on board, 25,000. APU starting. Let's just go up top here, cycle the APU gen. APU gen on. All good down there. Yep. Steer power disappear. Keep looking down at the FB thing, it's there. On this aircraft, unfortunately, it's not down there. I have to do it through the menu on here. So we go external power off, chocks remove, all doors are closed. Good there. So ground equipment is all good. Plugins, better pushback, preferences, and auto disconnect when done is checked. Hide the magic squares is checked, and everything else is good. So we're all good there. Then we'll go better pushback and pre-plan. They already know where I want to go.
Call me through the menu when you are ready. Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
All right, and we're ready to roll. So everything down here is set, APU set. Anybody that's joining in for the flight over to Toronto, we're going to be pushing back here now. I'm going to start pushback, and then if anybody wants to follow after. What else in here do I need to do? I think the cockpit is ready to roll. Oh my god, you know what we forgot? Yeah, let's just leave this open so passengers can just walk up to the flight deck and walk in here. Lock the flight deck door so nobody can barge in. Everything looks good on the outside here. We're flying the A321, and we're going to be getting pushed back here. Or pushed back about there, and then taxi to runway 23. Yeah. Got some other aircrafts here. And we'll get ready to go. And we should be getting pushed back here very shortly. Oh, I should set the altimeters. Halifax altimeters are looking like 3048. There we go, 3048 for the altimeters. So this time we're actually not doing HPA, we're doing inches. because we're in North America.
Hello, Speed Air 820 medevac is in Charlie. We're going to the Palace.
I'll send that in chat. The
welcome to Halifax.
flight.
Cut off there a little bit. I believe you're going to Palace, so just taxi straight in at your discretion.
Yeah, just straight out discretion. Speed Air 820.
I'll send that link in right now for the, not the link, sorry, I'll send the flight plan in one moment. I'll just get the flight plan set. Hand it in here, copy. Now I should be able to post it in chat and ping it. Just one sec here. Almost forgot about that. There we go. Flight plan is in. That's our flight plan right there. Pinned in chat. For anyone who wants to do the same flight. All good. Don't worry. It's all good. What do we got here, though? Pushback tugs connected. We can push back here. Up top looks good. Yep, up top looks good. APU is on, running. All good there. We will just check our ground handling because I just want to make sure. Yep, that's all good. And we'll push back. We'll go perf page.
Starting pushback, and you may start engine.
There we go. Over to ignition, and we'll start the engines here. They said push at discretion, so that's nice. Anyways, engine 2. Oh wait, actually before we do that, let me turn that on. Engine 2, start. Engine 2 starting up. And we'll wait for engine 2 to be available, and then we'll start engine 1. There's an A380 over there for some odd reason. No clue why, though. Okay, engine 1 start. Holy crap, those vehicles right there. We're right on that gate there. We have a WestJet plane and a Sunwing.
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
And parking brake set.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
And they're disconnecting tow. We'll wait for hand signal, and then we will do our flight control test and get on out of here and contact ground. Do I have hobbies? Yes, Will, I do have hobbies. I think last year I said my dream job is to become an airline pilot. So yeah, my future goal, my dream job is to become an airline pilot. That's what the goal is. That's my passion. And my hobbies, airplane stuff. Anything to do with airplanes. Flight simulator, aviation photography, all that type of stuff.
Connected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal will be on the right. We'll
Okay.
see you next time and have a great flight.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Engines are started, so we can go up top here and turn off APU bleed, and APU can go off. Flight control test, I think it's right there. Yeah. We have to go up 0.5. There we go. Hand signal. There's our hand signal. Flaps 2. Let's do a quick flight control test. Ah. Yeah, no, I do some aviation photography here and there. Not often now, but I have done a lot of aviation photography in the past. And I enjoy taking photos of airplanes. It's fun. But, yeah. Anyways, okay. Left aileron, right aileron, down, elevator down and up. Right or left and right. Okay. We are good. Engines are started. We can put the ignition back to norm. Fuel is checked. Good. APU should start going down. Let's request taxi. Halifax Ground Air Canada 619.
America 61. I heard Air Canada 619 and then Nolanor. Air Canada 619, I assume you're a taxi, so runway 23, altimeter 3048, taxi apron your discretion, Golf, Foxtrot, cross runway 14, Lima, hold short 23.
Taxi to runway 23 via apron at discretion, Golf, Foxtrot, cross runway 14, Lima, hold short runway 23, Air Canada 619.
Nolanor 591, welcome to Halifax, taxi Alpha,
Okay.
apron discretion, have a good night.
Parking brake disengage, and let's taxi. Up top looks good.
Have a good night.
Taxi.
And Air Canada 619, holding short of runway 23, contact Halifax Tower 118.4.
When holding short of runway 23, contact tower on 118.4, Air Canada 619. As you guys can see, there's a lot of glare in the cockpit. That's actually a realism effect they make in this, which is pretty cool. We're going right there. Take off and we get on out of here. There's a literal A380 though, that's crazy. What is an A380 doing at this airport? No clue. They already gave us clearance at cross runway 14, so we're just going to cross runway 14. Then we contact Tower 1 holding short and ready for departure. American Airlines. I know that they also are having, what is it? Runway 23 is departing and landing. So, all in the same one. And we have ATC in Halifax and ATC in Toronto. I don't know about ground, but we have approach, it looks like. Okay, let's go over to tower frequency, 118.4. There's an airplane on final here. Let's just watch this quickly. A320. with a different livery. That's the thing I don't like about the VATSIM on X-Plane, is that it just puts random liveries in, so I have to figure that out and see how I can fix that. It'd be nice if I can figure out how to fix it. Okay, we're on ground. Let's contact ground. I mean, contact tower. What am I talking about? Halifax Tower, Air Canada 619, holding short runway 23, ready for departure.
Air Canada 619, line up and wait, runway 23.
Line up and wait, runway 23, Air Canada 619. Wrong one. We're all good. Ready for takeoff, but we're lining up and waiting. Yeah, the new Air Canada livery, they call it like the bandit mask. Black mask or like a bandit mask.
American 6184.
What happened? Why am I stuck here?
121.9, have a great night.
See ya.
The brakes were on.
Air Canada 619, hold position there on Lima.
Did you say hold position where I'm located right now?
Air Canada 619, you're still on holding short Lima on my end. Are you still there?
Yeah, I'm just taxiing onto the runway now. And lining up and wait for runway 23 for Air Canada 619. I was tanked with the parking brake on. Dumb. Thought the plane just froze and I thought I just glitched something.
Reason being the ground traffic still hasn't cleared from Charlie, so giving way for the landing traffic on final.
What?
Air Canada 619, hold position. Are you moving on to the...
I'm taxiing onto the runway like you said, line up and wait for runway 23.
Air Canada 619, I canceled it after that and said hold short of Lima.
Okay.
Air Canada 9, hold position.
Holding position, Air Canada 619. Okay, we have to hold position right here. Looks like they canceled, I did not hear it. Traffic on final.
9 Halifax Tower, airborne, contact Halifax, departure 19.2, wind 220 at 7, clear for takeoff, runway 23, expedite.
Runway 23, contact tower, once airborne, and expedite. Clear for takeoff, runway 23, Air Canada 619.
Have a great flight, see ya.
Thank you.
Halifax Tower, Spirit Wings, 2112, established ILS on runway 23.
Put some power in here.
Spirit Wings 2112, Halifax Tower, altimeter 3048, expect late landing approach, continue approach. Sorry, expect late landing clearance, continue approach.
Altimeter 3048 and cleared approach, Spirit 2112.
Cat. We're all ready. Auto brakes max, speed brake armed. Flex. SRS blue. Takeoff power set. Let's get out of here. Under knots, idle, not idle, neutral. V1, rotate. Positive rate, gear up.
Spirit Wings 2112, clear to land, runway 23.
Spirit 2112, clear to land 23.
What? That scared me. I just got a traffic warning. That's crazy. Okay, autopilot's engaged. We're climbing out here. Looking good. Halifax Tower, Canada 619, passing through 2,600. Halifax Tower, are you here?
Okay, 619 Halifax Tower, contact approach, or contact departure, 119 decimal 2, good night.
119 decimal 2, Air Canada 619.
Spirit Wings 2112 cleared of runway 23.
Spirit Wings 2112, contact.
Flaps up. 1. Halifax departure, Air Canada 619, passing through 3,400 for 30, flight level 340. I cannot hear him. Halifax departure, you're 1 by 5 for me, you're very quiet.
Air Canada 619er Halifax Terminal identified. Turn right direct to Kelno on course climb flight level 230.
Direct Kelno, flight level 230, Air Canada 619. There we go. Speed checked, autopilot's all checked. Good. We are looking good for the climb out here, out of Halifax. Airport's somewhere behind us in that direction. Direct Kelno, which is what we're going for right now. And seal sign will be off once we're above 10,000 or transition. Thanks, yeah, it was a nice departure. I'm actually getting better at departures, we just have to get better at landings, and then I should be able to ace this. If I can get better at landings, then we're good. And auto brakes off. Okay, we're good for the climb out. We're looking good. Right now, I'm just going to turn off the landing lights and the taxi lights here, and the Supple sign or turn off once we're above 18,000. Speed's looking good. If we go to our perf page, 295 is looking like our managed speed. Ah, the approach phase, I see. I can just do it through there. $270 for our cruise speed. Interesting. Was that for me? Over to Moncton Center on 132.2, Air Canada 619. Guess we're going over to center.
Same as the previous traffic.
They're so quiet. I don't know why Halifax is so quiet. Every time, everyone in Halifax is so quiet.
Okay, in that case, I might have to give you some bit of delay.
No problem.
Okay, for Charlie Juliet, expect NDB runway 26 approach, full procedure.
Seatbelt sign can go off now. Constantly, we're going to continue our climb out here, and I'm going to let
Expect the NDB and
them know.
NDB runway 26 approach, full procedure.
full procedure NDB runway 26 for Charlie Juliet.
Last call completely unreadable.
Center Air Canada 619 passing through 15,000 for 340.
Air Canada 14. Air Canada 619 altitude alert. It looks like your weight. Okay, wait, semi.
Who is he talking to? Altitude alert? What do you mean? I'm not even near a mountain.
Air Canada 64 Juliet Moncton Center, recycle transponder, squawk 3126. Air Canada 619 Moncton Center, identified climb flight level 340.
340 Air Canada 619. Alright, we're looking good here. Helix fam! Hello, welcome to the stream.
F340, right now 1444.
Right now we are just climbing out of Halifax, making our way towards Toronto. Welcome to the stream, thanks for tuning in.
Contact Moncton Center 124.4. Air Canada 64 Juliet, identified flight level 370.
Currently we are just climbing and making our way up to 340. Autopilot's taking control and seatbelt sign we just turned off. And we're just gone into Moncton Center now for the way out. And yes, we'll...
64 Juliet, Halifax information, Romeo is now current, landing runway Q3, altimeter 3047. You can expect that.
And Will, yes, the weather in Vancouver is atrocious. That's why I decided not to do a flight stream in Vancouver until tomorrow. I think tomorrow might be okay. And what camera do I shoot on? Canon. The camera I shoot on is Canon EOS 60D. That's what I use to shoot on when I do my photography.
Air Canada 14, welcome to St. John's, taxi Juliet Hotel Golf to the apron.
Helix fam, you're also doing a flight in X-Plane. Where are you flying?
Golf, air.
But no, yeah, tomorrow I'm kind of hoping the weather might be a little bit better, because tomorrow night is another stream, doing another flight sim stream tomorrow night, Northern Light Tuesdays. It's a short one, it's like an hour flight there and back, so 2 hours in total. And we're flying from Edmonton to Vancouver, back to Edmonton. Hopefully the weather is a little bit better tomorrow. I know today the weather in Vancouver is horrible, so hopefully today it's better weather. Alright, everything's looking good here. We're continuing our climb out. We're actually going for...
Yankee runway 26, right now 1444.
Wow, our speed's doing better now. That's nice. And everything else looks good. Up top looks good. For now we can sit back, relax, and enjoy the climb out. Up to... Just trying to land well. Just trying to land well, practicing well. If you tuned into the stream this morning, Helix fam, this morning's stream I did a flight from Dusseldorf to Zurich and then back to Dusseldorf, and the landings weren't the best. They were pretty bumpy landings that I did, so yeah, those flights weren't the best. I had some bumpy landings this morning, so I'm kind of hoping to get redemption, and when we fly and land in Toronto, I could try and get a butter landing, but we'll see. Tomorrow's stream is going to be 4 p.m. again as well. That's when the Northern Light Tuesdays events start, 4 p.m. Tomorrow night, the stream will start at 4 p.m. and it's going to probably be like an hour and a half, 2 hours, and then that's it. We're doing a flight from Edmonton to Vancouver, and then we're going to do the return flight, Vancouver back to Edmonton. That is going to be tomorrow night's stream, 4 p.m. Pacific time. Anyways, right now, autopilot and everything's looking good. Aircraft's climbing out. To me, everything's looking very good here.
At 45, cleared NDB, runway 26 approach, full procedure.
Clear NDB, with 26 full procedure.
Charlie 4, Charlie Juliet, continue to descend 4,000.
Out of 4,000 up for Charlie James.
Walker 4250, welcome to St. John's, backtrack runway 28, vacate right on runway 16, then taxi down runway 26, correction, 16, vacate right on Gulf, and taxi Gulf to the apron.
Backtrack runway 28, then onto 16, down 16, onto Gulf, and 4250.
Okay, I can 14 setting now. Thanks for the service.
See you. Okay, 46 Juliet, when ready, descend 10,000, Halifax altimeter 3047. Flare 963, contact Halifax Terminal 119.2.
119.2, Flare 963 is an accent.
And we consider good evening, Mission 243, and just passing flight level 180 for 230.
Mission 243, Moncton Center, identified, continue climb flight level 300.
The flight level 300 for Mission 243.
All right, let's take a look at chat. Let's see here. You're flying RJA to PHNL. Isn't that Narita or Haneda Tokyo to Honolulu? Oh, great. So even Toronto, yeah. By just looking out the cockpit windows here, look at the, yeah. GG's. It's going to be fun now that we're going to be dealing with probably some strong winds again in Toronto. I know, was it last week on Friday or something I did a flight? And I flew from Halifax to Toronto as well in an A319 as the old retro Trans-Canada Airlines livery.
Charlie 4, Charlie Juliet, I might have to give you a hold over DDB.
No problem. We'll go over Charlie Juliet.
4 Charlie Juliet cleared to the St. Pierre NDB hold S plus,
yeah.
maintain 3,000.
We'll just publish 3,000 over.
I just hope this landing, I hope I can get redemption, because this morning's streams I didn't get any redemption, didn't even get
Juliet, expect further
that great landing. I got one okay landing into Zurich, and then a very bumpy landing into Dusseldorf on the return flight. Takeoff simple, landings are the hard part. If I was flying Boeing, I probably could get an okay landing. I've only flown Airbus for like 2 months now. Boeing I've been flying for the last 2 years. in X-Plane 11 and X-Plane 12 combined. So, yeah. Anyways, we're on Moncton Center. We're about to... We'll be entering Boston Center soon. And then eventually we'll have no ATC. And then we'll have Toronto Approach and Toronto Tower, probably, I'm going to say. I probably could hit this.
Moncton LTO 67 X-ray flight level 380.
They just have approach, so we have approach. That means they do everything then. Okay.
So 67 X-ray Mountain Center, recycle transponder, squawk 3127.
Squawk 3127, LTO 67 X-ray.
It's alright, I already have Navigraph up on my iPad, and when it shows like the flight details, it says CYYZ/YYZ. Right below it has MVFR with a blue dot. So, great. And I know MVFR is not the greatest. It's like, I think it's a step right below IFR. Not without the red dot. You don't. If it was a red dot, it'd be another story. I'm pretty sure Vancouver's a red dot. Let me search up actually on Navigraph and see what it says.
The call sign is LTU, a former German airline.
Okay, check LTU 67 X-ray. Thank you.
And Vancouver Airport's also MVFR, 4 knot winds, 20 statute miles, clouds at 2,000 feet. Yeah. It's probably better flying on the East Coast right now.
Air Canada 64 Juliet, contact Halifax Terminal 119.2.
Yeah, right now we're at cruise. Seatbelt signs on. Everything's looking good. Sit back, relax, and enjoy. Now, just before tonight's stream, I was on YouTube getting everything prepared for it, and I saw that there was a video. Probably you guys know a YouTuber named DJ's Aviation, like a news aviation YouTuber. Posted a video about United Airlines actually wanted to buy an A380. And then they just shut it down and said, no, we're not buying an A380.
There's just one.
Which that's interesting. I never thought an American airline would have an A380 because I don't think a single American airline has an A380. I don't think any of the I don't think any airline in North America has an A380. Pretty sure.
1961 St. John's information. Quebec
Yeah, it's all European carriers that have the A380 that come into North America. Kodiak 100, welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, Air Canada 619. Thank you, Will. That's my call sign. Call sign is Air Canada 619. That's an IRL call sign, real world ops that this aircraft and this airline do from Halifax to Toronto. So.
Last transmission was for 1961.
Route 1961, Halifax information, correction, St. John's information, Quebec is now current. Altimeter is 3026, landing 28.
Alright, landing 28, 1961.
Kodiak 100, if you're still in chat, are you doing the same flight that I'm doing? Are you flying Halifax to Toronto as well? Eventually, for the next stream, I'll probably get some music, some background music. So then... copyright-free background music, so it's actually not just quiet the whole time. But are you doing a certain flight then, Kodiak 100? Are you on X-Plane or do you play MSF? Does everyone here play X-Plane? Curious. Because I'm guessing everybody... Because I'm going to be playing X-Plane still, but I'm going to be eventually also playing Microsoft Flight Sim 2020. 2024 is a bunch of glitches and bugs still, and I'm not satisfied with that. So, that's why don't really use Microsoft Flight Sim, or don't really anymore because I need to upgrade my PC before I can do it anyways.
Sunwing 1715 Moncton Center.
X-Plane 2,
Climb
nice.
level 350, clear direct, Stephenville Airport.
Take left level 350, hold direct to Charlie Yankee Juliet Tango 7215. And 7215, if you don't mind, away please direct to EPEX, Echo Bravo Delta Alpha X-ray for the LS.
We're about to be entering Boston Center here, so we're gonna have to switch over to our Boston frequency. I'll tune it into the FMS here, not the FMS, the radio panel. It's 134.7. .7 flat. There we go. 134.7 is in standby because that's the next center that we have to tune into on the way back. I mean, on the way there. And we'll toll at this table here because why not? Look at that view. Emergency exit seats are actually pretty large here. Damn, this seat. Oh, that's lucky legroom in this seat. Really cool though. Really cool. Yeah, they're going to tell us to go over to Boston Center here very shortly. When they do, then we'll just switch it because we already have it set. Are we still climbing? Oh my god, we were still climbing. Oh my goodness. We haven't even reached cruise altitude yet. I thought we already reached 340, but no, we haven't. Oh, that's all right.
6902 Halifax information Romeo is now current. Altimeter 3047.
We're at cruise at our Mach speed. We're using the autopilot speed, so it's going to be always the managed speed.
Information Romeo, altimeter 3047 and landing 23.
And everything's set, so we're at cruise 340. Up top looks good. Wind's calm. And seal signs off. Flight attendants are going to probably come up through the cabin and bring out food and everything too. Yeah, funny story. I'm 6'6", so flying in an airplane is not the easy. I mean, small planes not the best. European airlines, they like to squish their seats as close as possible together. So yeah, they'll like European airlines, not the best. Long flights, I have to be on emergency exit seat. Otherwise, I have like no legroom at all. And yeah, that's why. So short flights, like on the, I'm flying on an A321, not long from now. IRL flying an A321. I'll be sitting in the plane, and I'll probably be in just a basic economy seat, but it's a short flight, so it won't bother me at all. But if it was like a 10-hour flight, like I did last year,
619 contact Boston Center, 134.7.
134.7 Air Canada 619. See ya. Hey, Boston Center. We'll contact them here very shortly. Oh yeah. When I flew to Tokyo and then back to Vancouver in 2023, I had to be in an emergency exit seat because I would be completely cramped and I'd be like uncomfortable. But if it's like a short hour flight, 2-hour flight, I'm fine with being in just an economy seat. But I always go economy and I always go emergency exit seat. 777's massive emergency exit, same as the 787.
7064. 7064 on the box, Prime Air 4211.
Kodiak 100, you asked earlier, what is my favorite airline? Well, I'm Canadian, so my favorite airlines are Air Canada, which is also Air Canada Cargo, and then my favorite cargo only company in Canada is CargoJet. Those are my favorite like airlines in Canada, and then there's some like Delta, United, ITA Airways. What's another one that I like? Lufthansa. Those are other ones I like too that are not Canadian. And my favorite aircrafts are the 767, Boeing 767, 747, and some Airbus A320 series. And that's about it. A330 I like, A340. I like basically every aircraft. Every Boeing and Airbus aircraft I like pretty much. Yeah, and because I'm Canadian, I'm a big fan of Air Canada and CargoJet and Air Canada Cargo. Stay tuned because I will be making a flight sim video in the future. Air Canada Cargo 767-300 freighter, which will be fun.
Radar contact, maintain flight level 370.
And everyone in the chat, if you guys do enjoy the content, flight sim streams or flight sim videos, then consider subscribing. Make sure the notification bell is on so you won't miss a new video or stream on the channel. Anyways, let's contact Boston Center here and let them know what we're at. Boston Center, Canada 619, flight level 340.
Canada 619, Boston Center. Hello, Roger.
Right, there we go. And they're going to hand us
103 heavy, cross Calverton, at and maintain 12000.
And there's Montreal Center online.
Long Island altimeter 30.
So we're going to be tuning into Montreal Center here pretty much, and then we'll end up going to no ATC, and then we'll end up having Toronto approach is the plan, it looks like.
Long Island altimeter 3027.
27.
Thank you, Speedbird 2037.
Do you mean the A350 for your favorite aircraft?
Ocean 5 arrival.
One plane I don't like?
Boston altimeter 3039.
Good question. I mean, I'm not a fan of the Boeing Dreamlifter or the Airbus Beluga.
3039.
Yes, they're good for transporting, but that's all.
Canada 374 Boston.
That's basically it. Maybe I don't really. There's not like an aircraft I particularly don't like. Are you close to Toronto? IRL or in the flight sim?
Canada 374 Boston Center. Good evening. Squawk 3466. Thank you. American 720.
The
cross tray at
A350, I have that in my flight sim, but it's Flight Factory A350. I really want them to rework it, remake it, or Toliss comes out with their own A350 because Toliss is a high premium brand. Their A319, 20 Neo, 21, 330 Neo, A340, very good quality. If Toliss can make an Airbus A350, that'd be awesome. I'd for sure buy it.
Cross Lolly and maintain flight level 200.
Yeah, Airbus A340 is one of my favorite long-haul aircrafts. I did a long-haul flight last week on Sunday night, the Sydney event to Vancouver. 15-hour flight, A340 Air Canada. I know they don't actually fly that plane IRL, but I'm pretty sure they did in the past with old A340.
Roger, you can hold at Yoda as published and report back. Expect further clearance at time 0100.
Roger, hold is published.
Are you actually joking? No, wait. Are you actually serious, Will? Toliss and Flight Factor are working together for an updated A350. If that is happening, oh my goodness. That'll be awesome. I'll be so excited if Toliss and Flight Factor are actually working together to make a Airbus A350, because the Flight Factor A350 base is it's not the best. It's something. It'd be nice if they make a new one with new graphics like they do with the A330 Neo and the 777 V2. I will be doing some 777 V2 flights too, so stay tuned for that. But I think tomorrow we're doing a stream. Tomorrow night we're doing a stream. Wednesday, not sure. Thursday, not sure. Friday, no. And then after that, I'll be gone for a little bit. So then I will be posting some flight sim videos that aren't going to be like, I'll be only keeping the interesting parts. If you guys have seen my past videos, flight sim videos, I only do like the interesting parts or the mandatory parts to have filmed because it's interesting from like the beginning to end. But only do like basically the startup all the way up to climb, cruise, and then stop, and then film the descent down. Put it all together and like put it all together, make like a short flight sim video that at least has all the parts that a video would. The NA A380. I've been on an A380 many years ago. I flew on a Airbus A380, British Airways. British Airways A380. I was on the top floor, and oh my gosh, that thing is silent. You don't even hear the engines barely. You barely hear the engines on that aircraft when you're on the top floor. And we're flying from London Heathrow to Vancouver International. Wait, so Flight Factor are using their A350? Oh, okay, I see what you mean. Toliss are taking the Flight Factor A350 base and then just complete overhauling. Okay, that's good. I wonder how much they'll put the plane for. Probably like $89.99 American. Most likely, this is what I'm going to say. A340 Edelweiss. That'd be a fun flight to do. Maybe I should do like, I know they don't have the A340 600, but I could find a livery for it and just do a Edelweiss op from, I think it's from Zurich to Calgary. I think they do, but it's only during the summer, that real world flight. So.
Canada 374.
Which is like 2 million Canadian.
240.
I know. I mean, I bought the A330 Neo, $89.99 American. In Canadian dollars, that is 130 Canadian dollars. Okay, we're in Boston Center now.
Thank you, American 103 Heavy.
We'll have like maybe like 2 minutes of like no ATC, and then we're in Toronto ATC right off the bat there.
Super 2037 Super. Expect the
Yes, they do. Helix, they do have economy on the top floor. I think it was economy in the middle of the plane, maybe just behind where the spoilers and the flaps are, like in line with their top floors, I think, where I sat. But I was in the middle, so like I had no window seat or anything. I was literally right in the middle, so I didn't like that, but it's all right. A380, at least I could say I'm on an A380. Like I was excited about that, just going on an A380. Never been on a 747 because I've like there's no time where like airlines don't even fly the 747. It's only cargo now. Like a 747 is now a cargo aircraft. A380, you have to be on a 16-hour flight from like LAX or like New York.
Western 243 Boston Center. Good evening.
747s are now cargo. They don't only fly passenger. I know Lufthansa 747 flies from Frankfurt to Vancouver. But last time I flew out of Germany, I flew a A350 from Frankfurt to Vancouver. If you guys are interested and want me to do this in the future, I could do some general aviation ops, like, well, I mean, not general aviation, but like general aviation aircrafts, like the Cessna 208. I have that for X-Plane 12. I could do like a FedEx, I think it's called the FedEx Feeder Express, FedEx Express Feeder. I could do a flight with that aircraft and do it in the areas where that aircraft specifically flies. Yeah, you're right, Will. Lufthansa is really the last hope you have for the, yeah. You're not wrong. Like, yeah, I kind of wish the 747 was still around, but A380 they stopped production. 747 they stopped production. 767 they still build for airlines who are wanting it. So like Air Canada Cargo, they're just using their old 767s and bringing them out and then converting it to freighter. Good news is, I'm happy about this. Air Canada, in the new year, January, February, March, and I think onwards, Air Canada is bringing back their Boeing 767-300ERs with the toothpaste livery, or the sky blue livery. What do you want to call it? I call it toothpaste because that's what it looks like. Unless they're going to put the new livery on it. I wonder what it would look like, because I have it in my flight sim. I downloaded some Air Canada liveries for the 767-300ER in my X-Plane 12 sim, because since the airplane's going to come back into service to fly for Air Canada in the future, in the new year in 2025, I added those liveries. I have the new Air Canada livery with the Bandit, new Air Canada livery with the Bandit mask for the 767-300ER, as well as the Air Canada toothpaste livery. So then I will be able to do a real world ops, Air Canada ops with the 767-300ER with one of the Air Canada liveries in the new year, because that aircraft is coming back for Air Canada to fly. And then they also fly Air Canada Cargo. Let's see chat here. Helix, does anyone have... no, I do not. I said this before, that I'm going to be upgrading my PC. When I upgrade my PC, which I have all the parts. I literally have all the parts I need. I just have to buy a CPU cooler, and that's it. But otherwise, I have all the parts I need, everything I need to put together for the new PC. When I put the new stuff together and make the new PC, then I'll end up getting Microsoft Flight Simulator, but I'll probably get Microsoft Flight Sim 2020. I'll most likely get Microsoft Flight Simulator I'll probably end up getting the Microsoft Flight Sim 2020 instead, if 2024 is not fixed by then. But I won't be getting Microsoft Flight Sim until the new year, because that's when I'll have time to actually take a look and try it out.
Just make sure you do the 250.
If 2024 is fixed by then and all the aircrafts that are brand new that are out port over, then yeah, I'll for sure do that. Because I do want to get Microsoft Flight Sim. I still will play X-Plane 12 because I do like the realism X-Plane 12 brings with the physics and the movement and the aircraft selection. That's the good thing about X-Plane. But eventually X-Plane is going to be improving their stuff too. MROC. What airport code is MROC again, Kodiak? Is that Morocco? I'm probably wrong. Morocco or something like that? Anyone know what MROC is, what airport code that is? Yeah, well, let's hope Air Canada 769 comes to MROC. I don't know what actually airport code that is. Let me search this up. MROC. I went on Google. Why did I go on Google? Let me go on Flight Radar. Ah, in Costa Rica. I'm pretty sure they're doing a flight somewhere down there. When I watched on YouTube, DJ's Aviation, the aviation news YouTuber, I watched one of his videos about the 767 300ER series come back to Air Canada for 2025. They're doing some flights from Toronto to Calgary and Edmonton, Toronto to Vegas,
Air Canada 923,
Toronto to Arizona, Phoenix, and Toronto to somewhere near Costa Rica and Puerto Rico area. Somewhere far down there. Somewhere in between there. I don't know, but somewhere in between there.
Air Canada 374, clear direct Basie, cross Basie at and maintain 8,000.
Well, it looks like FedEx Express. Looks like FedEx Express does Boeing 767 flights from Panama City to San Jose, which is the airport in Costa Rica.
Air Portugal 203. Actually, stand by.
Yeah, somewhere between Cuba and Costa Rica. I don't know what airport it is, but somewhere in between there, I know the 767 is flying. I just don't know what area in that vicinity. I'm pretty sure I thought it was going to Princess Juliana, but I'm not sure.
Speedbird 20372, vectors for LSG to left, maintain present heading.
Yeah, FedEx does fly to Costa Rica too from Panama City, which is pretty cool. I'll probably do that in the future.
Boston Center, JW061 with you, passing 100 direct to Airline.
00601, Boston Center, good evening, climb and maintain, fly level 390, clear direct Alex.
Direct Alex and climb 390.
Oh, great. Great news, guys.
Ryman 4211, contact Moncton Center 132.2, au revoir.
132.2, thanks for the great ATC, we'll see you next time. Au revoir, Primaire 42.
Toronto has LIFR. I'm hoping that's better than him. I gotta search this up now.
Alex, JW061.
Correct. Air Canada 923 Boston.
Go ahead for Air Canada 922.
Okay, so
923 cross Ebdor at and maintain 1000.
VFR,
altimeters 3020.
perfect. Marginal MVFR is okay. IFR is the worst. No. LIFR is the worst. Are you fucking kidding? That's what I... Oh my goodness. Toronto Airport is LIFR rating right now. Great. That's going to be fun. Oh, I'm going to have so much fun flying there. The winds are calm, so we could get a better landing, but we won't see the runway for a while. They're saying that the ceiling is below 500 feet, so
2037 super, turn right heading
great.
320.
We might be cooked on that one.
American 720 Heavy, cross Calverton and maintain 12000.
In the approach page.
Long Island Delta, but 3027.
So on here, perf, don't click approach, but we click next phase, approach. What would be the minimums call out? How do I put minimums in here? Is there a way I can change the minimums, or is that on the PFD?
Air Canada 619, contact Montreal Center 133, correction, it's going to be 132.85, good day.
132.85, Air Canada 619.
Correct, good day.
85. Even though Montreal Center is 128.775, anyways, 85. 132.85. Montreal Center, Canada 619, flight level 340.
Air Canada 619, you at terminal, try center 12877.
I'll head over to 128.77. Boston Center handed me off to you, so I'm not sure about that, but I'll head over to Montreal Center. Sorry about that. Air Canada 619. Wow, okay, well, Boston Center handed me off to the wrong one, okay. Boston Center literally just handed me off to the wrong ATC.
405 Air Canada 149.
Air Canada 149er, squawk 6504.
MDA in the approach page. Look at the approach charts. Okay, I'll do that here shortly. Montreal Center, Canada 619, flight level 340.
Air Canada 619er, Montreal Center, bonsoir.
I don't speak any French, so don't even tell me to speak French. I know that a lot of them say stuff with, like, they say bonjour or merci or stuff like that, but I don't speak any French. Okay, let's take a look at our page here. So MDA. So if we go into our charts, which is on my iPad, so you guys won't see that. Oh, geez, damn. That's not good. 2 accidents already? I mean, I know Quito, Ecuador is also another dangerous airport. Will, you were saying something about the MDA. Where did I find that on the chart? I have ILS DME, says 808, and then in brackets 250. I don't know if 250 would be the minimums. You can confirm that or not. Oh, okay. So I was right there. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, I was just, it says ILS DME, it says 808, and then in brackets it says 250. So I don't know what the difference between those two are. Don't know what the difference is between 808 and 250, if anyone's able to confirm that. And Halifax, bonsoir means good night in French. Ah, okay. Ah, because it's nighttime over there, that's why.
4202 et idem pour 91305.
Start descent at Libem is where we started descent next.
Le Nord 305 identifié, passe au niveau de vol 243. Atterrir à l'aéroport de Mirabel via présente position directe Taguette, route de plan de vol. Montée niveau de vol 310.
Ah, okay. Oh yeah, Will, very helpful. Thank you very much, man. Very, very helpful. So we'll put 808. Where's the numbers? 808. There, and 250. There. Oh, how come 808 got deleted? I think maybe you can only have one of them in. Yeah, it's only one of them. Okay. It's always better to use ASL MDA because it's slightly more accurate. Okay. So we'll put MDA 808, and the QNH is going to be, altimeter setting is 29er81. 29er.81. I didn't hit approach. Like if I go back to the perf page here, it'll say activate approach. I'm not doing that. Learned that the hard way last time. I'm just filling all this stuff in, so when I hit activate approach, everything just ports over. Kodiak 100, see you later. Thanks for tuning in. Temperature is 6 degrees. Winds are 13. Oh my god, statue miles. Ready? 2 statue miles of visibility. That's like, what's our abort report if we have to abort? Trenton. Even probably the same weather there. Oh no, Trenton's VFR. Okay, so if we have to divert, we're gonna fly to Trenton, which is, I'm pretty sure, a military base. So I don't know why they'd throw us over there, but that's fine. The wind is, oh wow, visibility has gone down now. 1.5 statue miles of visibility at Toronto. Even worse. Okay, that's even better. 1.5 statue miles visibility. We're not going to see the runway, and probably until minimums. And if I don't see the runway like 5 seconds after minimums, then we have to do a go around, because minimums is decision. Minimums is you go for it or you're waiting. Okay, 130. Let's throw 130/6. Not so, no winds. That's nice. So if it's bad visibility, at least the winds are good. And we're gonna go flaps full and approach is set. We're gonna activate this when we are on the approach. That's about it. We'll go back to the flight plan, and everything's looking good. I'm gonna step away for a little bit just to go grab some water and some food, a snack, and I'll be right back, everybody.
l'A305, Mirabel, piste 06. Lorsque prêt, descendez 8000 pieds. Altimètre 3015.
Piste 06 à Mirabel, on descend à 8000 pieds lorsque prêt et l'altimètre 3015 pour Maryland 305 aussi.
All right, I am back.
l'A305, information, Mike.
Back at the controls. Not excited to go through that. We have to fly all through that to make our way over there. We're on our flight plan part now, not the departure or arrival. We won't start our arrival until just about to leave Montreal Centre is when we start our arrival. And then just before we get ready for the localizer, we hop on Toronto approach, it looks like. That's about it. Hopefully everybody's enjoying the stream. If you're tuning in and you're enjoying the content, then consider subscribing so you won't miss a new video or stream, one or the other. Mainly focused on flight sim and aviation content, so we're going to be doing a lot of flight simulator videos and streams, as well as Tower 3D, Air Traffic Controller Simulator. If you've ever heard of that game, it's called Tower 3D Simulator, I think. It's an ATC one. That's kind of fun too. So we'll do that as well. We'll probably do like one that's like rushing traffic, and so it's more entertaining. But we'll see. That's something I'm thinking of doing as well. And then Microsoft Flight Sim 2020 or 2024 in the future as well.
Projet 310, Montreal Center, bonsoir. Climb flight level 300.
Climb flight level 300, question 310.
Air Canada 149, Toronto Center is offline. Surveillance services terminated. Trajectory frequency. Have a good night.
What's buying French?
Okay, frequency change approved. Air Canada 149 after good night. Okay, all
no clue how it is now. I played it when it was just released out of beta, and that was a long time ago. And since then, I've never played it, so I have no clue what the updates are like. I have no clue if they've changed stuff. I got no clue if the voice recognition is even better now, because I used to do the voice recognition and it just pissed me off how I'd say one airline and it would say something completely different, or I'd say it and they don't understand it. So hopefully they fixed it, and we'll see what it's like in the future when I try that out. Salut? Do you say salut? I'm Canadian, I don't even actually know. Canadian and French is a second language in Canada. I don't even actually know. I know oui. Merci, bonjour, oui. Bye. Yeah. I mean, they were speaking French on center, so I was just thinking about doing it as well, just to say it. So yeah, everything has been set in the FMC. Our seal signs and everything up top is there good. And then down here, if we go to our perf page, we do not collect activate approach. I learned that the hard way last time. Our approach, 808, 29er, 81. Everything else is set here. Hopefully none of it changes. I have to rechange it. And our approach speed looks like it's going to be 146 with a landing of 140, basically. So that's set there. We still got quite a bit until we started ascent. So it's like that. But for now, just sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight. Approach page should activate automatically on file, but you can double check just in case. I will for sure when we're throwing the gear down and everything. Look at the... Oh my god. Look at this. Now let's see. Weather radar. If anyone knows how to do the weather radar, I always screwed up. Wrong way. Pretty sure it's to go to 1, and then I can turn this all the way up, and it should work. Weather all. It won't say anything because we're not in any weather right now, but it should show weather coming up hopefully soon. If anybody knows how to do the weather on the Toliss A321, that'd be nice. Because I know this is going to be something. And the Supple sign might have to come on for that, but I don't know how the weather actually works because it doesn't show on here. Do I have to put this to auto? Does that do anything? Because the Toliss A319 works for weather, but the 321 I haven't seen it actually do weather. Now I'm guessing it's because we're so far away, but we'll see when we get close to these clouds if I have to turn the seatbelt sign on or not. And then multi-scan and GS to auto on the weather radar. There, they're on auto. This is on 1. I don't know if 1 or 2 matters. System 1 or system 2, I don't actually know if the difference between those two. Alright, so they might just be clouds with turbulence. I wish they would show like turbulence or something, but like look at this. That's crazy. And guys, if you are wondering, stay tuned. I will be making a Discord server for the future. So stay tuned for that. Discord server will be a TheftE Discord community server. It will be about Flight Simulator and other simulator games. Mainly Flight Sim though. And it's just going to be a Discord server for everyone to hang out, do group flights in, or get help with certain flight simulators or aircrafts as well if you need help to figure out something in a certain aircraft, in a certain flight sim. And if people know, they can help you. So I'm going to be making a Discord server like that in the future. So stay tuned for that as well. Yeah. We'll keep the weather radar on though, just in case something does show up. Helix says, yeah, nice. We are going to be coming up to our arrival here pretty soon, it looks like. I am trying to find a video online about the Boeing 767 Air Canada. Let me see here. Where would I find it? We have turbulence. Seagull sign on. Oh my goodness. We actually have a bit of turbulence here. If you want turbulence, switch the mode to WX plus T, which is a weather plus turbulence. Not sure if it's simulated on Toliss, but that's how it works IRL. Sometimes they're up front. Nope. So it should be down here. W, X, and T. It's modeled in this plane, but it's not modeled in any other ones. Map? I thought this thing didn't work. Weather mode or weather and turbulence? So it is modeled and it is working. We have turbulence, the map. Show me turbulence. Nope. Weather and turbulence? Nope. Interesting. We'll keep it on that for now. I know if any of the Canadians in the chat, I know that Air Canada is wanting to charge for baggage now. Starting in 2025 in January, I think. They're charging for carry-on bags if you don't pay the extra $30 for, I think, a little bit more of an expensive ticket. Otherwise, that's about it. Where's the thing I saw? Who talked about it? Who talked about it? Was it this person that talked about it? I'm trying to find what YouTuber, I think it was DJ's Aviation, that talked about the Air Canada.
305, contactez réservé Montréal, 132,85, au revoir.
132,85 pour Nord Nord 3h05. Merci, bonne soirée.
De Montréal, bonsoir, rouge 1978, on est à 1,5.
I know Lufthansa and Hawaiian, I think, merged.
Rouge 1978, Centre de Montréal, bonsoir.
The Airbus A321 XLR is coming to Air Canada in the new year. 2025. 2025, the Airbus XLR will be coming to Air Canada.
Vindy, flight level 400.
Scandinavian 950 Heavy, Montreal Center, bonsoir.
Is it this one? Alright, couldn't find the video. I thought I was able to find the video of the 767 coming back for Air Canada. I know it was on YouTube, I saw it, I just don't remember who made the video. So, yeah. Anyways, we're the big clouds that are in front of us, we're gonna end up going through those too. So, this will be fun, but it is what it is. It's fun. I enjoy these challenges in these flights.
J'ai un 978 Québec, piste 06, information Victor. On va se redescendre 8000 pieds à 10 mètres, 3022.
Ouais, juste pour Victor, on prévoit la 06 et puis lorsque on descend 8000 pieds, rouge en 978.
Jet 310, Toronto Center is offline, surveillance services terminated. J'ai un frequency à demain.
Advisory goes to 310 plus 1.
Saint-Laurent, bonsoir. Force 917, nouveau vol 280.
Force 917, lourd, Saint-Montréal, bonsoir. Québec, correction, Bagotville, et tes informations.
Roger.
Montréal, bonsoir, station 97 Tango Kilo avec vous. On passe pour le vol 385 pour le vol 240. On va aller chercher le 10.
Novembre 7 Tango Kilo, Saint-Montréal, bonsoir.
C'est des chances pour la 24 à Québec, puis le 7 Tango.
Novembre 7 Tango Kilo, Roger, vérifie la demande et confirmez quelle altitude vous aviez été autorisé.
7 Tango Kilo en décembre, premier pas de vol 240 et on a Victor
Roger. Projet 978, confirmé l'approche demandée pour la piste 06 à Québec.
L'approche ILS pour la 06 à Québec, Rouge 978, c'est possible.
Rouge 978, Roger, descendez 6.
Descend 6 000 pieds, Rouge 978.
Montréal, bonsoir. Canforce 351 lourd à Ottawa, on prend l'autorisation pour Halifax.
Force 3511 lourd, le centre de Montréal, bonsoir. Autorisé à Halifax via le Ottawa 4 départ, route de Blanc-de-Vol, départ piste 07, affiché 6502.
Autorisé à Halifax, Ottawa 4 départ, piste 07, 6502. Canforce 351.
6,000.
Okay, I had two communications at the same time. Canforce 3511, allez-y de nouveau avec la relecture.
Autorisé à Halifax, Ottawa 4, route de plan de vol, piste 07, 6502, Canforce 351.
Canforce 3511, relecture correcte. Rappelez-moi prêt à refouler démarrer.
Montreal Center, Air Canada 1275 Heavy, flight level 16,000.
Air Canada 1275 Heavy, climb flight level 380.
Climb 380, Air Canada 1275 Heavy.
Et Montréal, 7 Tango Kilo, on va continuer avec la 06 finalement, on prendrait la RMR du 06.
Novembre 7 Tango, Kilo, Roger, Québec Information, Victor, tu mets 3022, descendez 8 000 pieds.
On a Victor 3022, on descend 8 000 pieds, 7 Tango.
Descend Canforce 917, on serait prêt pour descendre.
Canforce 917, Roger, Bagotville, piste 11, descendez 8000 pieds, altimètre 3016.
8016, direct X-ray pour la 1, c'est possible.
Canforce 917, là, vos communications sont difficiles un peu, là, mais je comprends que vous demandez l'Airnavix, correction, l'ILS X-ray pour la piste 1.
Il faut se demander si c'est possible de procéder direct pen pour Canforce 917.
Canforce 917, procédez direct Penlo, direct Bibon.
Pen for 7.
Rouge 978, descendez 3000 pieds. Autorisé à approcher l'est, piste 06 via Cavat.
On descend 3000 pieds, autorisé à l'approche ILS de la 06 via Cavat, Rouge 978.
Air Canada 219, are you on frequency? Air Canada 219, are you on frequency? Air Canada 219, faites-vous surveillance.
Voilà, le 14351, barrière 6 avec les TIS, on est prêt à refouler.
44351, aucun autre trafic, refoulez démarrer, rappelez presse.
351, Roger.
Okay. We are about to leave Montreal Center and have a little bit of quietness with ATC gone. And then eventually we're joining back onto Toronto Center. Toronto Approach. So, if we're going to perf. Oops. This is done. Yeah. Top of descent's coming up very shortly. And then we'll be getting ready here for the arrival. Seatbelt sign can come off. I forgot to turn that off, so we'll turn that off right now. And right now, we are getting ready for our descent here because we'll be coming up to it very shortly. And landing in Toronto, and that will be it for tonight's stream. Hopefully everybody's enjoying the stream and enjoying this flight. I'm enjoying it. And then tomorrow night, stay tuned. We got a fun Northern Light flight. So, fun flight from Edmonton to Vancouver and back. That'll be a short one, probably 2 hours in total. So, yeah.
Scandinavian 950, squawk 6510.
They're going to be handing us off here shortly, actually, to, they're going to be handing us off here so very soon. Wow, very nice airplane. Really cool.
Radio 19, on s'excuse de pas vous avoir appelé. Ici, c'est une espèce de staff en montée.
Okay, so right now, everything's looking good. Oh my goodness, so many people talking over each other. We're going to be turning here onto the arrival very shortly here, and then we're going to be... Just look in front of us. I put on the weather radar here, weather and turbulence, and it's on.
Air Canada 619er, Toronto Center is offline. Surveillance services terminated. Church Edward frequency. Have a good night.
We're gonna come Air Canada 619. Thank you very much for ATC. See ya.
Jet 243, same for you. Toronto Center is offline. Surveillance services terminated. Church Edward frequency. Have a good flight.
122 decimal 8, and then our backup frequency, Toronto Approach 119er. 119er. Does it work like this? Oh, it does. Okay, I did not know that. 119.3 is our approach frequency into Toronto. So 119.3 is set. I'll be getting ready for the descent here, coming up very shortly, actually. I think it's just before Le Ben or just after. And we got some massive clouds in front of us. This is great. We have Toronto Airport as LIFR, and we have our alternate airport as IFR. So much for an alternate airport, have good weather. So that's not good. So Toronto Airport, LIFR, which is the worst rating you can fly through. And Trenton, which is our alternate airport, is IFR. Wow. The weather is 5 knots of wind, 1.25 statute miles, and overcast at 200 feet. Try press M in? What do you mean M? Like these? I know the weather radar should be working. I'll have to take a look here. I don't want to mess around with anything like that, but it's M. Yeah. Layers next red. Yeah, so it's on, so that means there's just no weather. No weather, no turbulence, but we'll see coming up here because we're coming up to our top of descent here in a little bit, I think. Yeah, just before IGSAP is our descent. We're on Unicom now, but the weather's horrible. Overcast at 200 feet. So basically, it's going to be like a do or die landing. Weather's horrible, so visibility 1.25 statute miles, 5-knot wind, wind's fine, but the overcast ceiling, the ceiling is at 200 feet, and there is rain and mist rain. So there is some rain and mist happening. Oh, we're going through it right now, so it's accurate. So we'll see all that. But otherwise, ceiling at 200 feet, overcast at 200 feet. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be very fun flying into our destination here. Very fun. 29er78 now, so 29er.78. 29er78 for the altimeter in Toronto. So that's set. But then our backup airport, which is Trenton, is IFR, so it's even worse now. So going from worse to slightly better, but still it's not good. And seatbelt sign's gonna come on for the remainder of the flight since we're flying through all this, so I'm gonna keep the seatbelt sign on. Yeah. This is crazy, you can't even see anything. Now, I know that these windows you can open up, but I have no clue how to close them. I've done it one time, not on the ground, and I couldn't close it. So if I press it, I would open it, but then I can't close it. So I'm not doing that. Because I don't want to glitch anything out and not work. Now, I know there's a new A321, apparently updated version. I know, I forgot to do that. I ended up having some more lunch, and then I kind of just forgot. But I will do it for tomorrow's flight, because I'm not doing a stream in the morning or afternoon tomorrow. I'm only doing a stream tomorrow night, 4 p.m. So I will have time to take a look at some more mods to add in. So I will take a look at this head shake mod for X-Plane 12. And then I also want to look at XP Realistic to add some more sound effects and stuff as well. I got to look into that and see how that works. Which is a payware mod, though, unfortunately. But anyways, yeah, the weather's rain and mist and 5-knot winds and 1.25 statute miles and clouds at 200 feet, ceiling leveled off at that. So it's going to be fun. We're going to have a lot of fun, guys. A lot of fun coming into landing here. A lever under the switch. Huh. Oh my god, what the hell just happened? Oh my god, it's so freaking bright. You can even see like the saturation and everything change in the monitor too. That's cool. I don't know if you guys realized, but this morning's stream I was streaming in 1080p. Now we're on 1440p. We are streaming at 1440p. That's the output, so if you want the best quality, make sure you're on 1440p for that. We're going to be contacting approach here very soon. A 1-knot tailwind, which that's fine, not a big deal. 1 knot's not going to do anything. But our top of descent is going to be the next waypoint. Yeah, next waypoint's top of descent. And we're going to descend down to... 3,000, I think it is. Yeah, 3,000 I think we're descending down to. Yeah, 3,000 is what we're going to descend down to, and everything has been set up for the aircraft. So right now we just have to hope that nothing goes bad when we come in for landing. Okay, we'll take a look on the ground then. Yeah, like you said, I'll take a look at this window switch on the ground because I'm kind of curious about that, because it would be nice to open and close it because cool sounds you get from it too. Okay, top of descent. I see it on our map here, but we're at 40. If we go to 10, then we'll be able to see it show up here. Hopefully everybody's enjoying the stream. I'm enjoying it. I enjoy flying planes and just live streaming it. I always liked making content on YouTube. Just didn't know what niche to follow because I liked a lot of games, but I mainly just like to play flight sim. Look at this reflection. Holy, that's pretty cool. We're at 43 FPS right now, and it feels awesome. Sounds amazing, those engine sounds. You're gonna put that to 10 now, so when we see it, it's actually more accurate. Very turbulent right now. Weather radar's not working. It's raining, so it should show up. It is not, which is fine. It's not a big deal. Anyways, there is a new update for the Toliss A321. Toliss A3... the Toliss A321 does have a new update, which I'll have to take a look at for our next flight. So before tomorrow night's stream, I will be doing an update on this aircraft, the A321, because this is the exact aircraft we're flying tomorrow. Because there is looks like an update on it, as well as the A319 too. So there's an update on all the aircrafts, which is nice. Really excited to see how this approach will fold out. I'm really excited too. I hope it's not going to be a go around. I hope it's not going to be last second I don't see the runway and I go into someone's neighborhood. I hope it's not that either. But we'll see. We have Toronto's approach set 119.3. 119.3. Have that set right there. We'll switch over to that very shortly here to contact. Let's see what Trenton Airport. That's our go-around airport. Weather, 3 statute miles, 15 knots of wind in Trenton, light rain, mist. Oh, great. So it's like nothing good. And we can't divert to an American airport because it's a domestic flight. So we'd have to divert to probably maybe Montreal or an airport that can take this aircraft. Montreal's probably our only other option. What's CO looking like? VFR. So Montreal is complete VFR conditions, which is nice. Montreal's VFR conditions, everything looks good. So if we have to, Trenton, Ontario, I'm sorry, but Trenton Airport's not our alternate airport because the weather also there. It's basically like just a sliver better than Toronto, which there's no difference. So if we have to do a go around, I think we might have enough fuel to do a flight back to Montreal. At the same time though, I feel like we might not have time for that. So we might fly to Hamilton, which I think is CYHM. Yeah. So if we have to do a go around, we're going to fly to Hamilton Airport. It's right next door. What's the weather look like? General open airport. Weather. IFR as well. Okay, so that's not an option either. I don't know, man. I don't know what our alternate airport will be. It has to be in Canada. This is crazy. Because now we have to look at, like, this. It's going to be entertaining. I'll say that. It's going to be very entertaining. Okay, our descent's coming up. I'll bring this down to 3,000 feet so we have that set. And then I'll just press it in. And then we'll just use VNav, do it all. This is going to be fun. Let's put our tray table away here. Is that ice forming or is that... I don't know what that is, but we should have all those on just in case. This is gonna be so fun. Seatbelt sign is on because we're not sure if there's gonna be any unexpected turbulence. So we'll see how this goes. Hopefully everyone's enjoying this, and hopefully you guys enjoyed this wonderful landing. Now, like I said, I wanted to get a butter landing. That's not happening in this condition. Unless somehow it all goes well, then maybe, but otherwise we're not getting a butter landing, unfortunately, guys. Okay, we're gonna be starting our descent here, and we're gonna be tuning into the approach frequency here. Okay, start our descent. There's our green dot saying our descent's starting. And there we go. We are now starting our descent. So we're gonna flip over to our Toronto approach, but we're not gonna tune into them just yet because we're not in their airspace.
8 in from Nvidia.
119.3.
That was probably the hardest approach of my life.
I'm gonna ask, actually.
It's not supposed to fly VFR with that type of visibility.
Yeah, I know.
I'm gonna ask what it's like. Hey, Toronto approach. I'm not in your airspace yet. I'm just wanting to ask, what's the weather like over there? Just to get a realistic check of it, because I just want to see if it's the same on Navigraph.
Well, I'm not Toronto approach. I'm Toronto terminal, and I don't control Pearson. The best I can give you is the MEDAR if you want that.
Who's controlling Toronto approach? Aren't you covering Pearson though? On charts it says you're covering the airport.
Unfortunately, it's wrong. There should be a big hole in my airspace that surrounds Pearson because I don't actually control it. I control I'm not really an approach controller. I'm more like a low center position that covers all the little airports that surround Southwest Ontario.
Oh, okay. So am I using Unicom to come into Toronto then?
Yeah, that's right. So you'll be on Unicom for now, and then once you're close to the airport, you'll switch to the CTAF 1187 and broadcast your intentions there.
Roger that. Thank you. Thanks for confirming that.
No worries. They should fix it in the new year. It's just they're being kind of slow about it.
Ah, okay. All right, let's go back to Unicom. So 118 we have to go to. So here. Toronto Tower is 118.35 or 118.7. 118.35. There we go. 118.35, 118.35. There we go, Toronto Tower. $118.35. We have to go there, and we should be ready for the approach coming in here because we're on the arrival, and we're making our way down. So hopefully it goes well. Yeah. Let's see here. Still LF. Oh my god. This is gonna be fun. Everybody that's tuning in, welcome. Anyone that just tuned in now. LIFR rating at Toronto. And yeah, this is gonna be interesting. That's all I'm gonna say. It's gonna be very interesting for this. Okay, 18,000 feet. We're coming up to. We're descending down to 070. This is gonna be fun. All right, let's do that. Perf. 29er78. There we go. All looking good there. Alright, and we just continue our descent now. This is gonna be so fun. I am so excited. Right now we are making our way down and gonna end up seeing if we can get a good landing here, because the winds are calm, very calm winds. It's the weather, the visibility. We can't see shit with this visibility. People already saying that they couldn't see anything. This is gonna be so fun. Yeah, I'm hoping to see how this approach will turn out to be. Because, yeah, we can see stuff, but it looks like it's snow. This looks like snow that's just above us. It's crazy how low these clouds are. Like, it's horrible weather there. It's crazy what we're going to be dealing with. But, hey, I'm ready for the challenge. I'm ready to see how this will go. On live, we'll see how this all goes. $12,000 feet we're coming up to. Our speed's gonna very much change here. It should go down to... I'm gonna manually take control of speed when we're below 10,000. I'm sorry, but I have to because I don't know, we'll see. I'll probably end up taking control of this, I'll probably end up taking control of the speed manually once we're around like maybe 7,000, 8,000 feet, depending on what our speed is at and coming in for this approach, but we'll see, because it could also just do it automatically. Okay, speed's gonna drop more now. Let's throw our landing lights on. Mechanic, all call. Seatbelt signs on. We'll just do a quick ping so they know. But I'm pretty sure when the gear goes down, it automatically pings a cabin. I swear I heard it when we were flying this morning. But we'll see how this all goes. Will this turn out to be a good flight? Will it turn out to be a good landing? Let's arm the speed brake and auto brakes medium. Auto brakes medium, speed brake armed, and up top is looking good for landing. So we're ready to go here. Not a lot of traffic happening there, but for some reason Toronto approach doesn't deal with this for some reason, they said. We're at 240 knots now, so we're really dropping speed. 220 is the next notch, which the purple dot means we're going to be at 220 there. We're really dropping speed here. Yeah, the green dot there. Be going down that way. Or we might doing a last minute autopilot disconnect and we land the plane with autopilot disconnected at the last minute. I'm gonna go on Flight Radar. Wait, when you say, was it because now, so should I have no smoking on or auto? Because seatbelt's on, but when I turn, if I put this to auto, and I turn seatbelt sign off, it shows all of them off, but if I turn seatbelt sign on, it shows both of them on, or no, seatbelts only, it doesn't show no smoking. Wonder what the difference is between that then. Auto land? Yeah, we can do auto land. I don't know if there's a difference between if there's a button I have to hit or it's just approach and there you go, but we'll see. Radio navs, let's see, 115.50. Yep, and 237. Yep, okay, that's all been set. So yeah, we're basically ready to roll here for the arrival. I'm just hoping everything's okay. I don't know, can we do a flaps 1? I think we could do a flaps 1. Yeah, we can do flaps 1. We'll go flaps 1 here. We're going to be turning to the right here. Ah, okay, so if I hit autopilot 2, it does... Okay, that makes sense then. So if I hit both of them, or does it automatically do that when the approach is engaged? Do I have to hit autopilot 2 for auto land? Okay, we're gonna manually take control of the speed now, because there's no more speed restrictions according to here. We're gonna bring it down to 210 for the time being. We got flaps 1. Everything is set up for landing. We just have to land. Because for the ILS, I only hit localizer and then approach when the glide slope comes in. So then after I do that, I have to hit approach 2 for the auto land to happen then. And I hope the auto land's good. I don't want it to be a bumpy ass landing. Hey, we'll get ready for the approach here. I'll let traffic know. Toronto traffic, Air Canada 619 will be on the ASUS approach here very shortly. We'll report when established Toronto traffic. Pretty sure it's supposed to be 118.35. Toronto traffic, Air Canada 619 will be on the localizer here very shortly for runway 23. We'll report when established and on final for runway 23 Toronto traffic. Pretty sure that's a frequency I can use. Pretty sure. Yeah. I don't want to do a go-around. I've actually barely done... I've never really done go-arounds. Like, it's very rare. I've never done a go-around online on VATSIM. I don't think. No. I've done go-arounds on single player a long time ago when I was, like, a rookie to playing Flight Sim. The up top looks good. We'll be turning left here. And we'll be, getting ready to, land. All right, let's throw landing system on. .180 now, bring the speed back, and we're descending. All right. Let's get ready for landing. Localizer. I wonder how this landing will go, because we can't see shit, so are we going to crash into a neighborhood? We're going to crash into the trees at the end of the runway. I have no clue. There's no terrain, I don't think, so we're chilling for that. It's on the right here, but that's it. So, does this activate approach phase automatically happen, Will, or do I need to hit it on approach here? Alright. Let's just check on Navigraph here. No planes are on the runway, and no one's in the vicinity of it, so we will zoom in so I can see the taxiway, because it's going to be quite a long taxi. .118.7. Toronto traffic, Air Canada 619 is established on the localizer. We'll be landing on final here for runway 23. Toronto traffic. 118.7. We got rain. There's the rain. Bring the speed back a little bit more. Come up to 3,000 feet here. Go flaps 3. 2,000 feet, gear down. Activate approach once on ILS, then set speed to manage to use it or not. You can just use manual speed. Okay. Approach. Oh, it automatically did it. Yep. There we go. I'll manually set my speed because in case I need to do go around. 2,500. Nope. Wait, what's the 146 for approach? Hey, ladies and gentlemen, prepare for landing. I am scared shitless for this. Let's see what happens here. What is going to happen? Are we going to be able to do this?
2,000.
Carter Vaught, if I'm pronouncing that wrong. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for tuning in. And yes, I think someone else mentioned that already too. So if we hit autopilot 1, I don't know if it's on. You guys know if it's on right now? I don't know. Dual. Okay, gear down. Autopilot 1+2. Is that auto land now? Is auto land on? Anyone can confirm? Check gear. Gear is down. Or about to be down. There we go. Gear down 3 green. I'm scared shitless right now. Is autopilot thing on? I have the 2 autopilots on. Does that mean it automatically is landing now? Okay. So do I still have to cut the throttles back manually though, I'm guessing? Yeah, probably. Dumb question. I don't see the ground. Oh, I just saw something. That's our controls. Oh my goodness.
Tower, this is Scandinavian 9050 on a Raji 5 arrival. ILS runway 23.
1,000. I have both autopilots engaged. I swear to God.
Toronto Tower, Scandinavian 9050.
Here we go. I see lights. I'm scared. I see the ground. I'm actually nervous. I feel like I'm gonna smash into some. Okay, lights on.
100 above.
Checked.
300.
It's automatically gonna land.
Minimum.
Continue. Oh my fucking God. This is crazy. That is crazy.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 10. 5.
Oh my God. We might actually have a good landing. That might have actually been a good landing. Reverse is green, decel. That actually might be a good landing. That was actually an okay landing. 60 clear. That was actually not a butter landing, but that was a good landing. That was indeed a very good landing. Not a very good landing, but that was an okay landing. Where can I go here? I can turn left here. Well, I don't know if I was supposed to disengage it, but I feel like I should because I kind of want to see if I can land it. Looks like we got actually a nice landing. We didn't get a butter landing, but we got an actually okay landing for this. We're going to take hotel here on the left, and then we're going to take Alpha. Toronto traffic, Air Canada 619, clear of all runways, taxi to terminal. Toronto traffic. Well. Chat. Will and Carter, if you guys didn't tell me about autopilot Autoland, I don't think we would be making it today at all. So I appreciate that. I appreciate that very much. Thank you for telling me about this autopilot landing system. I mean, I know it existed. I know it like it exists, but I just didn't know if it worked in the actual simulators. I don't know if they actually did in the simulator, but thank you very much for telling me about it and using it in this aircraft, because that auto land feature helped a lot. And then right at the last second, I disengaged autopilot to try and get a good landing, and it turned out to be a very nice landing. So welcome to Toronto, everybody. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream. We're just gonna taxi on hotel here and then onto Alpha for the gate. Okay, let's go to APU start. All lights up there are off. Flaps are up 0 degrees and...
The tower, this is Scandinavian 9050. Do you copy?
Toronto traffic, Air Canada 164, 10 mile final and 15 left Toronto.
Someone's calling Toronto Tower. For the aircraft calling Toronto Tower, they are not online. This is a CTAF frequency. So, for example, if Tower did come onto frequency, we're already on the frequency with them. So basically, you're kind of treating this like Unicom in a way when Tower's not online.
Okay, thanks. Thanks for that.
No worries. Glad to help.
Toronto traffic, this is Air Canada 4178, heavy entering left base.
Oh, wait, everything down here looks good. APU. Let's start the APU. Well, guys, yeah, welcome to Toronto. Doing a long haul. Do you guys think I should do a long haul live stream, like 10 hours, 12-hour live stream? I was gonna make videos on live stream, like on a long haul flight, but not streaming because it'll just be too crazy. Did someone say they were on file for runway 33 or 15? We can cross it. We have time to cross it. We have time to cross it. Aircraft's not close. There is an aircraft somewhere out there, though.
Toronto traffic, Air Canada 164, 5 mile final, 15 left Toronto.
I'm just gonna do a quick taxi across this runway because we have an aircraft on final. And then we're gonna turn left, right on Bravo, actually. We're gonna go right on Bravo and then turn up into the terminal. Okay, so APU is running. Yep. Jesus, look at this. The weather is crazy here. I wonder if they're gonna get snow soon. I wonder if Toronto Airport will get snow soon, because then hopefully X-Plane will have good snow weather in it. I am looking into doing DCS. I know someone's talking about DCS in here. I am looking into going to DCS too for like some video series, because I know they're a good like video series. I've seen other people do them, so it's pretty cool.
Toronto traffic, Air Canada 4178, 9 miles. 23.
Do you guys know how to actually do the autopilot disconnect on the throttle? Because I mean on the side stick, because I have auto throttle disconnect on the throttle, but I can't figure out how to do autopilot disconnect on the side stick on the red button, and how to find the mapping for that in X-Plane, because I can't figure out how to get that sorted. If anyone knows in chat. I mean, yeah, Oceanic ATC never really shows up anyways. I'm gonna keep going forwards here. And the aircraft just landed right beside us here. Air Canada A321 as well. Yeah, if anyone knows in chat how to... Oh yeah, the DCS might not come to the channel until like March because it's gonna probably take me a month or two to actually learn how to play the flight sim and fly the aircrafts because it's a study level simulator. Like every single aircraft is study level in DCS. That's what I'm aware from friends and people telling me, which is crazy. Okay, we're gonna turn left here. Onto Bravo Alpha, something like that. We're gonna turn up onto Alpha here. Park at Pier B. Pier Bravo. Okay, coming up to the gates here. Let's find a gate, because I don't know what gate this aircraft really parks at. I might just park on, like, one of the gates over here, I think. We'll park right there. That gate's calling my name, it looks like. Park at that gate over there. Crazy flight coming into this airport here. But anyways, what I was going to say too is if I do any long haul flights, I'll probably do like a video on it and then only keep the interesting parts and the parts that people actually want to see in a long haul flight in a video format instead of a live stream, because the live stream will be way too long, and I just cut out all the boring stuff. So that's the plan for when I do flight sim. That's the plan when I do any flight sim videos, is I film all the beginning, and then when I get to cruise, stop, and then I record descent all the way down, just to make it so you get to see and watch all the interesting parts, and there's no boring parts. So any long haul flights that I'm doing, like 10 hours plus, any flight that I'm doing that's a 10-hour plus flight will be a flight simulator video instead of a live stream because of how long that flight actually is. So like if I'm doing a flight from Sydney, Australia to LAX or Vancouver, that will be a flight sim video, not a live stream because of how long. Wow, they even have like the ripped up paint on the ground here. Oh wow, big Air Canada aircraft right there. There we go. Throttles are idle. Parking brake set. Welcome to the gate at Toronto International. APU gen is going. Let's just cycle that quickly. And let's turn our engines off. 1 and 2. There we go. And seatbelt sign can now go off. There we go, because everyone's urging to get out of their seats. We'll plug in. Actually, we'll go... Yeah. We need to put the chocks on, external power, and then we're going to call our... Can I do it through here? No. I have to do it through here. There we go. And then we'll open up this door right here. FY, whoever was calling Toronto traffic, your mic was very in and out cutting, and it was like a 1x5. Okay. And there we go. Oh, let's turn our taxi light off so we don't keep blinding people there. Oh, off there. Then we'll unlock the cockpit door here. And there we have it. Done. And that is the flight, guys.
Tower, stand given 9050, establishing on localizer of runway 23.
All Anyways, going back to the DCS stuff. Yeah, DCS is like study level simulator. It's crazy. I know X-Plane and Microsoft for study level for certain aircrafts, and you have to know what you're doing. But like DCS is, you're born into DCS, I would say. Like it's very study level. Anyways, we're at the gate here, and everything's good. Engine shut down. Parked at the gate. Passenger coming off the aircraft. So we're good here, and that's gonna do it for this stream, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this live stream of our flight, our night stream from Halifax to Toronto on VATSIM. Stay tuned. Tomorrow night, 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, we'll have another flight, Air Canada A321 from Edmonton to Vancouver, then Vancouver back to Edmonton. So stay tuned for that. But otherwise, thank you guys very much for tuning in. Much appreciated. Hope you all enjoyed. And hope you guys all enjoyed this flight. Yes, now that I'm seeing that, let me try this window thing. So I hit it. There we go. The window opens. What would I be doing now? I did the window. I'm actually curious here, because I can't close it here. Nope, that's not it. Little red switch. Where's that?
Tower standing in 9050. 10 mile final runway 2.
Near the track of the window. Is it this? Yup. And I hear it lock again. Oh my goodness. Open. I have to put that backwards and then clicks it back in and boom. Wow. Well, thank you very much, Will, for telling me that. I now know how to use the window on the Airbus aircrafts, finally. Anyways, thank you guys very much for tuning into the stream from Halifax to Toronto with the Toliss A321. Thanks to everyone that helped me with the autopilot, autoland features, and some other features here and there. Much appreciated. With that too, stay tuned because I will be making a TheftE community Discord server for Flight Simulator for people to learn more in Flight Sim, group flights, hang out, fly planes, and learn more in Flight Sim X-Plane or Microsoft Flight Sim 2020. So stay tuned for that in the future. Otherwise, thanks for tuning into the stream. Like I said, tomorrow night, Tuesday night, 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We'll be doing the Northern Light Tuesdays VATSIM event from Edmonton to Vancouver and then back to Edmonton. So if you're wanting to tune in for that, tune in. Otherwise, watch it on the stream. Up to you. And if you want to join the group flight, join the group flight. Otherwise, thank you very much for watching, guys. Consider subscribing. Turn that notification bell if you want to miss a new video. Otherwise, enjoy the rest of your day. Peace.